There we go. Hello, Var. I'm just setting up some stuff first. Okay, there we go. Okay, so Unmund has asked me to help him get an amulet. Okay, Augur of Dunlane. I don't feel like going back to Riften right now. Also, can you hear my mic? Yes, it is picking my mic. Good, dude. Oh, really? Um... Um... Is that any better? It shouldn't be. Nothing has changed. How's that? Is that any better? I put it up by about 2 decibels. On the meter, it looks a lot better. Huh. Yeah, because it says it shows it as being louder. There. That's up to 3 now. Yeah, I don't know. Um, yeah, it's showing a little bit better. I don't know. I just don't want it to be too loud. Um, this is Alva's house. I'm not gonna do that right now. Okay. I don't even know where I am. Oh, I'm in Dragonbridge. Okay. Sure, I'll go do that one. Okay, I'll go. And up and over. Okay. We got Dwarven uh axe and conjuring. Okay. Okay. Do you know where it's located? If you want to come in here, you're welcome to. I don't bite that hard.
Okay, we're going to be trying to do some audio stuff. And have it right here. Let's see how this works. Alright, this is at plus 2.5 decibels. This is at 4 decibels.
Yeah, I was changing the mic settings to be over 5 decibels and
Yeah.
it wasn't changing anything.
Yeah, I don't... Just trying to make sense of half the jargon that...
Yeah. This is out of my
Mm-hmm.
knowledge piece.
Yeah. Rep and I have been talking about whole audio stuff
Yeah, it's awful.
because I am an audio nerd. I really like that. And the thing that irks me the most with this is you sound fine over Discord and everything else. All that stuff. It sounds great. Wonderful even. But as soon as we get into the whole output audio for your OBS stuff, like, I'm loud. Like, this has been going on for months. I can barely hear you.
Yeah. I've never had anyone say I'm too quiet, that's why I never bother.
I've stopped believing every time that everyone's like, oh, your audio's doing okay, and I go in and check and I can barely hear myself over like the game audio or
Yeah.
and,
I think it could just be the microphone.
if it was the microphone, then that would... Okay, let's try that. Hey! Oh, holy shit, 12 decibels?
I mean, it wasn't an expensive mic. I think it was like $40, $30.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, it's not the mic that's the issue, because you're very clear in audio over like Discord, like all other applications. It's just the output audio for OBS has always been just very, very poor. Oh yeah, that's much louder. Hi, Panda. Okay, so we're gonna be saving. We're gonna save this for now. Okay, close that. Okay. Silver, if you want to go in and like put some game audio and other stuff there.
First, I need to get them out of here.
Oh, yeah.
I have Sarah for Cora. Cora will go.
Seraph's already out.
Oh, she.
Yeah. Okay. For some reason, Discord wants your output audio to be plus 12. Whatever.
There we go. I am now playing. And yes, Krypha has hijacked the stream. Try and fix the audio. Specifically the microphone audio. The game audio I can change if it's too loud, but it should be fine. Does it seem better to you, Panda? Like with gameplay?
on call with you.
You
To
can,
make certain that those are balanced.
I can hop and call if we want. If we want to try. Yeah, sounds good. Good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll hop on. Go ahead. Our kitten Seraph is shedding, and our fur, oh my god, it's going everywhere. How are you doing, Panda? There we go. I do our cats, but cat hair gets everywhere. It's been a pain in my existence. Yeah. This is her first proper, like, shedding. She's, shedding her winter coat. And yeah. She was just on my bed and I was petting her, and god, it's just everywhere. Completely. To where it just disconnected from OBS.
So everything I said was lost to time.
Yes, I lost, it got over 5%, and then it just disconnected from OBS.
Alright, so plus 12 is a bit much. Okay.
Oh, it's a little too loud, or... Because it seems to be okay, I think it's just the internet being funky.
Part of it is the whole, like, the audio balance. I tuned it up a little too high. So maybe just plus 10 would be ideal.
I'll see if it keeps dropping.
Okay. But Silver, this isn't Lego Star Wars.
No, it's not. I'm doing okay, Panda. I've been wanting to play Skyrim for like a week, so finally getting around to it. Yeah, I never really bothered with the audio, because, like, I know you had said it was quiet, but I had never heard anyone else say it was, like, too quiet, so I just didn't care.
Yeah. Like, unfortunately, everyone that I've been talking, like, everyone from our side of the stream is like, it sounds so good, and then I go back and I listen to the VODs and other stuff, and I was like, this is garbage. This is not a cinematic experience. I'm supposed to be able to hear the streamer.
Hmm.
So how was your drive? Brakes were...
And now the
proactive.
game audio is way too loud. Sorry, just it was a default bear sound that's been used for the last 20 years, piercing my ears.
No.
Yeah, the Delica, it's good. It's weird because before the brakes were very mushy, and now when you press about half an inch, suddenly it takes a lot of effort to press any further, and the brakes apply immediately, which is great. He did fill the the power steering fluid. And I asked him about it, and apparently, Dex 3 is still made, and apparently, you can. Okay, it's weird. So, the Dex steering fluid almost has backwards compatibility in a weird way. Dex 3, which is the older stuff, can be used on modern vehicles. The modern stuff uses Dex 6. However, you cannot use Dex 6 on an older vehicle. Weird. But it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah, I guess. I mean...
But they had the fluid right on the shelf in the shop, he said. And it's like, okay, cool. Because when I looked it up online, people were making it sound like it was hard to get. And that you couldn't get it anymore. So, yeah, the Delica felt good. The one thing I messaged you about, I noticed, is it's doing the thing again, where the voltmeter is indicating it's staying in the middle. Where it's not indicating that it's charging, but it's not decharging.
Yeah. Oh, which cable was that?
It was the loose fucker, I believe, that was causing it. The one that you put backward, maybe?
I thought that was on the starter, but okay.
I thought it was too. I think that was the starter, but I remember we having this problem before, and I know the alternator does work, and that it is charging correctly. It's just a loose connection somewhere. Because every time we've had the Delica jump started or tested, they've put a voltmeter on and they say, yeah, no, the alternator's doing fine. You know, and the batteries are fine.
Yeah.
The Delica didn't feel weak or anything. It's just something I noticed, that the needle wasn't over by 14 where it's supposed to be. It was right dead center on 12.
Okay.
Yeah, it got up to almost 80 degrees today, 78. And yeah, the Delica's temperature was perfect. It was not even halfway. So, like, I'm really not worried about that clutch thing. I think it's going to be okay. Because we don't sit and stop and go traffic all day.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to lose sleep over getting that sorted.
I will. I don't know.
I'd rather have the brake pedal and the Camry work. Or the exhaust fixed on the Delica. So you don't get toxic fumes. That way, at least I know if you fall asleep, it's because you fell asleep.
No! I must die by the Delica's hands personally!
It was weird getting in it and driving it again, though. It felt like I was, like, in the trees, being so tall. And then you get in the Camry and it's like I'm on a skateboard on the ground. Ponies in Skyrim, the algorithms start to understand what I like. I'm glad. And you're not the first person to say that.
What, in the 2013?
Yeah, at least not ponies in Skyrim, but ponies in Warframe, ponies in Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Let's see if the bear is quieter. I'm not trying to hit you. Oh god, I'm gonna die. It's been 3 months since I played. January 9th was the last time I played. Consume all the potatoes. All the cheese. The chicken breast. 6 leeks. A honey nut treat. Sliced cheese and a sweet roll.
You know, a main breakfast.
There we go.
He died. That was a she. Oh.
If you were wondering why I was topless, I accidentally made my back bleed.
Oh.
And I didn't want to ruin my shirt.
I'm on my way to Windbelt.
I thought
with the
that you
storm
was
cloak.
just, you made it hot as fuck in your room. I was like, okay.
No. I didn't want to ruin my coffee shirt.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm. I was like, my back itches. Oh, now it's wet. And I'm bleeding. That was basically what happened.
Well, if this continues, I'm gonna be iron deficient. Better not get my clothes dirty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did do the laundry, so.
Yes, I heard. Thank you. I'm glad that hat turned out good. Because it was
didn't
pretty
put-
dirty.
Yeah, I did not put it through the dryer. I was like,
Yeah, I could feel
Yeah.
it's a little damp, but it'll air dry fine.
yeah.
Again, I can tell
Ooh.
just from the threads that hat is a cheap one, but that's okay.
It reminds me of the Fundy hat.
The funny hat?
Fundy. The Fox Minecraft
Oh,
YouTube.
Yeah. Also, that's
I
a
know
hell
it's
of a
not a
shield
one
for
to
this random mage to have, an ebony shield. Like, I know there are...
So sometimes you just have to be extra prepared.
But what's the deal with the Fundy hat?
Just the hat you got reminds me of the hat his avatar wears.
Oh, yeah. I gotcha. I thought you meant merch he sold.
I don't even know if he has merch.
Every
Never checked.
YouTuber has merch.
That's fair. Where's mine?
It's like an unwritten law.
Where's yours?
No, this is just standard Skyrim. This is OG PC Skyrim. I don't have special edition or legendary edition or whatever the newer ones are. I do have some mods. Just additional followers. I have a lantern mod installed. I don't know if that's working. Still.
Ah, Bethesda. We'll break your game for you.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if they go on like a really big sale and they're only like $5, sure, I'll get them. The newer ones too, but I'm
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
content with this.
Yeah.
And
Skyrim.
yeah, Skyrim.
Okay. Oh no! I'm dying! Damn it. Anyway. Yeah, Skyrim is one of the games that I do want to pick up and play, but the standard edition, since it's technically pulled from licensing, never goes on sale. So you'd always have to get Game of the Year or Legendary Edition.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of a shame because the standard edition is the one with the all of the other mod support built in. But I think it's the legendary edition is the one with the multiplayer mod.
Yeah, one of them. One of the newer ones. And also the special or legendary edition, whichever one, actually beats OG Skyrim for mods on Nexus mods.
Okay.
Which surprised me.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's the legendary edition because that has been the forefront for Skyrim for like a decade now. Well, not a decade. When did the legendary edition come out?
Well, there was the special edition, or whatever it was, that came out in 2014, 2015. And then there was the one that added fishing and a bunch of Creation Club content, like a year or two ago, or whenever that was.
Yeah.
Yeah. But either way, I like the OG version like this. For the main reason that I can enable or disable the DLC. So I don't have to have the stupid Dragonborn or the Vampire DLC affecting my main game.
Yeah. Doesn't the Vampire one have the bug where you have to go around and, like, you have to beat the Vampire quest line, otherwise, like, NPCs will be picked off due to the vampires and other stuff?
Yeah, it's not a bug, it's actually a feature. It's intended like that. Yeah, it spawns vampire hellhounds. And they are dumb tough. And they will go around. They will randomly spawn whenever you teleport or enter a location. And they will just start attacking the NPCs and kill them. And they don't stop spawning until you complete the DLC.
This DLC is turned on at the beginning of the game?
When it's Force included, yes. I think it technically activates at like level 10. Or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, do they? Yeah, and the Dragonborn DLC is just annoying when it activates because every dragon kill you get until you beat the DLC, it steals the shout from the dragon from you.
Oh.
Yeah.
So half the reason to play the game.
Yeah, so you have to go
adventure
deal with the
titles.
DLC. Yeah. Because it's part of the story for that DLC. It's like, okay, fine.
Why Todd Howard?
Sweet Little Lies. The Anniversary Edition. Okay, that's what the newer one is
Okay.
called. Yeah. But since I play in GeForce now, I can't install mods. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Yeah, don't get me wrong. OG Skyrim is still a buggy piece of shit sometimes. Like, there's times where it just won't launch. Generally, that's not common anymore, but... on my old GPU, it used to stutter even though it was running at, like, over 60 frames per second. It'd do a weird hitch thing. And it was compatibility with certain graphics cards at the time. Just weird stuff. But this runs pretty good. I've not really had many crashes, honestly. And I don't really run, like, unofficial patches or anything.
Yeah.
I only do that with Fallout, like New Vegas. which does need it. Like, actually.
Yeah. Doesn't New
Poor
Vegas
Blue.
have the thing? Oh no. Yeah. New Vegas has the thing where it's like, you need this unofficial patch to get into the menu.
For a lot of people, yeah. I know Blue, it regularly crashes on him. Which you don't really... That's not a great experience.
I'd like to play the game. No.
Yes, but when you end it, the questline, it gives back all the Dragon Souls. Oh, okay. I never completed through it. I got close, but I haven't touched that DLC in, like, 10 years. It's been a very, very long time. Since the 360 days.
Actually, really cool what they were able to pull off with the Xbox 360.
Yes. And there's a pretty active modding community currently for the 360 to mod your system and get stuff onto it or off of it. In fact, apparently some considered lost media was just found or refound for the 360, and it's a Bluey, I think it was, or something like that. No, it wasn't Bluey. I'm sorry. It was Gumball. Amazing World of Gumball theme and avatar pictures.
Oh.
It was only available, I think, for like a week or something, with its own animation and like thing you could play around with.
Yeah.
And it just was gone. And now you can download it. It's kind of neat.
Yeah.
And it's funny, it was for the second to last iteration of the 360's UI. So when you use it on the most recent one, it doesn't quite line up properly, and you can see burned in text into the image that would have been hidden by the UI on the old UI.
Yeah. It's showing its secrets.
Speaking of Gumball, I actually saw a video earlier, and it was people going to the actual school that is always shown in Gumball.
Need me
Oh,
to carry
okay.
something.
Yeah, it's a real school. Like, they even went through, like, the cafeteria, the gym, the hallways, some of the classrooms. No, it is, like, one-to-one. It is that school.
We found school at Shutterstock.com, which was used in the Amazing World of Gumball.
I think I don't know where it is in the U.S., but it's called the Abraham Lincoln High School, so...
Oh.
How much does one septum weigh? Because I have 106,000.
Well, let's find out.
Wasn't the theoretical weight that Steve can carry like more than like a black hole or something stupid?
It was like more than the combined theoretical weight of the universe, or some stupid thing like that. How do you spell septum?
SEPTIM.
Okay. No, M.
Yep. Septim.
It's like, you mean N? No. Okay, so going into Reddit, assuming septums are made out of pure gold, the mass of a septum should be 30.53 grams.
Okay. But what is a kilometer?
What the fuck is a kilometer? Let's see, 30.536 is 1.07 ounces. And what, you had like 10,000 on you?
I have 106,000.
106,000, goddamn, okay. Either my math is wrong, or you're walking around with 7,135 pounds. Actually, well, round up, 36 pounds.
No, that's
7,000.
probably accurate.
Yeah? Casually hauling around 3.5 tons of gold.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I wish I had that problem in real life.
Yeah, I think it's just the internet being dumb, because the frames have calmed down a lot.
Okay.
I've dropped 769 frames.
Ah, nice.
Mhm.
700. Totally not that other number. What are you talking about?
6.7?
Ugh.
I still don't know what it comes from.
I don't either.
And I
It's so
don't really care that
confusing.
much to know.
Maybe that's the joke, is that the older people don't know about it. So it's like, haha, mock the old people. It's like, I'm part of the old people. Kids, get off my lawn! You don't have a lawn. No one has lawns anymore because no one can afford housing. Ah! Given to go
Oh, thank
back
you.
to yay.
Cronte? Horncront?
I don't know. His name's now Ron. It's like that. How did you? What? Anyways, to go back to the question of what Minecraft Steve can carry. Given the theoretical density of netherrack, well, netherite blocks, shulker boxes, yada yada yada, the total estimated weight is 30 trillion tons.
Okay.
So
So for you, that's a Tuesday.
no, I am weak.
But you have weights, you're so strong.
I have not used weight enough. I need to use more weight.
How much is
If
enough?
I can't... Until my joints give out again.
I don't think you want that.
I want to become a digitigrade. Just... My shins... just shatter backward. Oh. Ugh. Yeah, I was gonna joke. I was like, if I cannot lift that box,
Need me to carry something.
the bed frame, if I can't just deadlift that, then what good am I?
I don't know, that box is genuinely heavy.
Yeah, it is. But I need to be able to squat it. Single leg squats on my tippy toes.
That's a lot of Trinesium.
It is a lot of Chinese. It's probably all lead.
I hope not.
Yeah.
Oh, did you make it home safely?
No.
Damn.
Did you?
I got lost a few times, but I eventually got here.
Yeah. I exploded. That's
Let's
why
tread
the
softly.
car was parked so far forward.
That's good.
Is I exploded and I respawned, but I had to respawn in a weird position. But yeah, no, why?
Why are you
throat.
dying?
I don't know. I feel fine. It's like I have something bouncing around in my trachea. And it's like, you got some mucus in you. Die. Anyways, I spun by the Dollar General to grab myself a couple of things.
Okay.
Not as much as I wanted to, but that's just because of how expensive things were in there. It's like,
Yeah.
ain't nobody paying, like, no! $5 for a standard box of Oreos. It's like,
By the hiss, what a sight.
The generic brands were $2.75.
Yeah.
Ugh. I'm tired of living in interesting times. I don't want to live in historic times anymore. I want my historic time being that we got back to the moon. Which, honestly, I didn't think it was going to be a flyby mission. I thought it was going to be a landing mission again. I was misinformed. I didn't get all the info.
Yeah, I saw people hyping it up, and I didn't really pay much attention to it, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
I really have been avoiding the news almost completely. I care, but I don't care.
Yeah. The whole moon thing is like, oh, well, we're gonna go back to the moon. Is it, so you're gonna land on the moon? Or we flew around the dark side of the moon, and now we're coming back. So the answer is no. Does every build become a stealth archer build?
It can.
Come on, let's see you put up a fight.
Yield, and I may still show mercy.
We did it. We killed all the bad guys.
No, not the bad guys. They paid taxes.
But they signed on their form, no income.
No, they counted everyone in their band as a dependent each. It's like, oh, you're this like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of us. So I'm claiming 13 dependents.
Is that how many you have?
No.
Does each toe count as a dependent?
Why do I have 13 toes?
I don't know. You tell me. You freak.
He's a freak.
Is that a turn on or turn off for a foot fetishist?
I don't know.
You're an expert in it.
Why?
I don't know, because it's funny to call you stuff.
Not even like oh well, like wait, why am I an expert in this? Suddenly knowledge floods
You're
into
furry?
my brain. No,
I
I'm a
don't-
beans expert.
Oh. Baked or stewed or soup?
Got some steamed beans.
Or do you just crunch them?
Um,
Ruby? I hardly knew her.
Ruby Gloom was an interesting show.
The Rooster Teeth show?
Was there a Rooster Teeth show called that?
Well, I know Ruby from
Oh,
Rooster
okay.
Teeth.
Yeah, that was also an interesting show as well. Definitely overstayed its welcome.
From what I remember, it was popular amongst females.
Lead on. Need me
That's
to
all I
carry some-
remember.
And the, and the neurodivergent.
The animation always, to me, looked like a PS2 game.
Yeah.
But the story must have been not terrible, because always used to hear nothing. Well, a lot of like people. Oh, I love it.
Oh crap! How many seasons did I watch of it?
May the hist guide us.
Ruby Gloom was a 2006 kids horror cartoon series. Okay.
Yeah, I'm unfamiliar with this one.
Yeah. It was on Netflix for a little bit, and that's how I learned of it. Why did I watch it? My sister watched it. I just stuck around.
I was laughing because, well, your sister really sent you on the downward spiral.
Oh my hell!
That is the
This is
furry
why-
fandom and anime.
Like, people just, like, don't quite understand how boring, how much of an actual NPC of a human being I am. I rarely go out and find stuff of my own volition. I just go in and someone around me like, this is a neat thing, and it just kind of sucks me into its gravity well.
Well, I guess you've done that to me too, with your games.
Oh, would you have never started Halo without me?
Yes.
As in...
Next time I'm gonna be
started
playing
playing-
Dead Cells.
I do need to play that game again.
Lead on. Need me to carry something? Lead, I'll follow.
You are taking us.
I will shoulder some of your burden.
Why, throat? Why? I blame you, Vitafusion multivitamin.
Oh.
Oh, and I did walk around the thrift store. Not thrift store, flea market.
Oh, okay.
See if I could find that sewing machine.
Mm-hmm.
Khajiit will
Nope.
follow.
That's okay. I can find one elsewhere.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm sure those kind of things are pretty sought after.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so we got a pizza earlier. Just because why not? We wanted to just be out of the house for a bit with Adelica. And we went to the one where there's a Goodwill, like, in the same plaza.
Mhm.
And so I went in there after. And the prices are so bad at thrift stores now. It's so bad. They actually had something I've been keeping my eye out for. They had
Ooh.
a small shop vac. And it had all the accessories and everything that you need with it, but they wanted $30 for it. That's how much a new one is. Like, I can get one at Walmart with a warranty, you know? And then they had this, I think it was from the late 90s, early 2000s. It was a Sony multi-disc changer, and they wanted $80 for it.
I see.
Yeah, like, I get they need to make money, but that's pushing, like, resellers on eBay pricing.
Yeah.
Not thrift store pricing.
Yeah. I just looked up for a mini sewing machine similar to the one that I found at that thrift store.
Mm-hmm.
And it's $30 for a brand new one.
Yeah, there's kits on Amazon where you get a sewing machine and a bunch of, like, thread spools for, like, $40, I think.
Yeah.
I can just probably try one of those, because as long as the sewing machine works and it can do, like, the stitches I need, that's all that really matters. I don't need one of the ones that's, like, $2,000 and has a touchscreen, you know?
If you can find one that's similar price to the gift card money on the Amazon, it's basically free. Unless your mom has used it to pick up arts and crafts and other stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, she used
put
part
that
of it
money
by
in your-
accident.
Oh, okay. I put that money in your guys' hands. To me, it was already gone. It's like, okay, bar.
Yeah, I was just leaving it in there. And, yeah, she said, sorry, I didn't realize it would take from anything.
No biggie. Long
Yeah.
as she enjoys it.
Hello, Monkey Thief.
How dare you wave at us, monkey thief? Don't you know that's insulting to men who have thumbs up their asses? Why do they sink the ship?
Hargar's chest key. That's a silly name.
Oh.
But where's his chest? Oh, this one.
Yeah. How be the monkey thief?
I'm existing.
Doing decent? Okay.
Gonna go practice some driving and parallel parking tomorrow.
Some parallel driving.
Yeah, the driving test is in Southbridge, so I wanted to just go there and just drive around, like, the downtown bit.
Yeah.
And I wanted to try and practice parallel parking.
Okay.
I've only done it once in the Camry. I did it actually at the dispensary. I parked right between two cars, and I kind of did really good. But
Yay.
The thing I can't stand with the Camry is when you look out the back window, you cannot see the end of the car.
Yeah.
That is the main reason I wanted a hatchback.
Mhm.
Besides practicality, is I literally cannot see the end. But besides that, the car is fine. What I was kind of planning on doing is not driving, but getting in the Camry with the Delica behind it, or put that hand truck behind it right at the back to try to gauge. Okay, so like that is at the end. So you can, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just to get an idea, okay, if I see something that close, I am gonna hit it, kind of thing. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Because at least with the Delica, that backup mirror, oh my god, it's so useful.
That is one thing while I was driving around the Camry, I was like, wow, I really need to relearn all the the dimensions of the vehicle.
Yeah,
Also, I need to get more practice on merging into flow of traffic and other stuff like that. But that's just because I've been out of practice for about a year.
yeah, the Camry, it feels bigger than it is. Like when I'm driving it, at least. Like it feels wide, but then when I park it and like look at it in a parking space, it's no wider than any other car, really.
Yeah.
It's a good car, but boy, does it feel like an appliance. Because it's just a very boring car.
Oh, I thought you were saying I'm driving around a bread mixer.
No, it's just, I mean, it's not meant to be exciting. It does what it needs to do, and that's not a bad thing.
Yeah. But it can do it so... Yeah.
That's kind of how it is. It's quiet, and it does ride good.
Also, to answer the question if I'm doing alright, I'm doing better than I could be. Yeah. Ooh.
I'm still here. What do you need to take?
Can I give you this ebony battle axe? I've noticed, Monkey Thief, you don't say hi most of the time on my streams. But then you'll randomly pop in like you've been here for hours. And it kind of makes me chuckle each time. I just don't say anything. Because it'll be dead silent, and then you'll suddenly have like a rebuke to something Var says. And it's like, what? Where did you come from?
He's here to tattle.
It's like if suddenly Kelso was behind Krypha. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, well, how long
Hi
have you
there.
been here? And he's been there for like hours. Yeah.
You just hear slurping from the other room.
Yeah.
What? You think you're alone. You put on your favorite video game. All's going well, and then you just hear a can crack. It's like, how long? How long have you been here? It's like the entire time.
I think the worst part would be if that happened while you were multiple hours into like a furry sex game. You're playing Kobold Care or one of the other ones, and you just hear that.
Like, so are colors?
Damn, nice rack.
rack. Or
Damn, nice rack.
Yeah,
or
that's
just, or
right.
something silly.
Yeah, no. Like, so are the colors randomly generated, or like,
Why do they look
how
like
does?
balloons?
I'm sorry, but that's not how that goes, or where that, or how that works.
Lead on.
Good.
Need me to carry something?
Was that when we had to cover Blue's ears?
Let's
It
tread
might have been.
It's what I keep
Need me
telling
to
Blue.
carry something?
This is what you guys signed up for.
Yeah. Every once in a while, we'll just
I'm a degenerate.
default.
Let's tread something.
I've got nothing to hide. His
Yeah.
innocent ears. Exactly.
I'm a villain, not
I've
a
got-
monster.
Oh. Wait, no. A villain is, by definition, bad.
Yeah,
You
but
can
I'm not a
just have
monster.
something Oh, okay.
I'm rude, not cruel.
But what if they're a monster via visual description only?
What counts as a monster? Does a hunter count as a monster? To the monster?
To the monsters, yeah. Like, I'm pretty certain that even according to some humans, they look around and they see the hunters like, what the fuck?
What a corundum we're in right now.
Exactly.
Instead of conundrum.
What a crumb bun that we're in right now.
Oh.
A crumble crust, if you will.
Oh.
I need
So
to
if
use
I
those
get my
Minecraft-
license Monday, where am I driving you?
To hell and back? I don't know.
Don't have to go anywhere. But
No, I wasn't thinking that it was gonna be this soon, but I was gonna be going to offer, like, when you get your license, like, oh yeah, I can pay for us to go out to eat,
oh, that'd be fun.
do a little celebration, because it is a big deal getting a driver's license.
Yeah, it'd make me feel very happy to get it. Like a big
Yeah.
weight lifted off my shoulders. I don't know if you were here the other day for Monkey Thief when I brought it up briefly on stream, but a couple nights ago I scheduled my driver's test for Monday at 11 a.m. So I'm pretty confident in myself. The only thing I'm a little nervous of is doing parallel parking. I've done it like 5 times with the Delica, and that thing's huge.
But we
But
can't use the Delica. The
I-
RMV hates it.
I'm gonna ask the driver's ed guy, not driver's ed, but the testing guy, like, hey, would you guys take a right-hand drive car by chance? I'll just see what he says.
Yeah.
I'm a little nervous about parallel parking because I've only done it once in the Camry. That's why we're gonna go and practice it tomorrow. And the other thing is, because the speedometer reads faster than the car is going, it means I'm gonna have to drive slower than what feels right. If that makes sense. Like what?
The
Like when the
instructor is going to look over at the speedometer, keeping a perfect speed, then gets passed by another car.
Yeah, it's like, because when the speedometer, for example, says 40 miles an hour, you're actually going about 34, 35.
Yeah.
And that's fine with traffic. That's fine. But I can personally tell, just from driving, what speed I'm going without looking. I'm pretty decent at that, especially in the Delica. So I can kind of tell when I'm going a little slow, but It shouldn't be the end of the world.
Maybe the being nervous of being under constant surveillance will help you drive slower naturally. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I mean, worst case scenario, I take it again. Yeah, the Delica, the right-hand drive van we have, is in kilometers, but I've kind of memorized all the equivalent speeds, and it's kind of like second nature now. 100
And
kilometers an hour is 62 miles an hour, so 50 kilometers is 31 miles an hour. 70 kilometers is 45 miles an hour, and I kind of just base it off of that, you know? Sorry, what you were gonna say?
Oh, oh yeah, it's the other car, the Camry. Its speedometer itself sits like 5-10 miles an hour faster
Then the
than
car is
what
actually going.
the car is actually going. Yeah.
And I've confirmed it with the speed signs that say, "Oh, slow down. This is your speed," and GPS has confirmed.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's a common thing on modern cars for the manufacturers to do that. I don't know if it's intentional on the Camry or not, but apparently some manufacturers do that,
Yeah.
which I don't like. I think it should be 100% accurate. Like, I don't want
But
to
if
be
it-
second guessing the car.
Yeah. Do you know how fast you're going? This
I
is a new
genuinely don't.
car. I don't know.
Yeah. And I'm not going to tell the instructor, because he might just decline the use of our car. So
Yeah.
I'll just stay quiet and just be careful. I mean, we're going to be in a town, so we're not going to be going fast anyway, so...
So, if you avoid a head-on collision when it's not your fault while taking a driving test, do you just automatically pass?
I wish. I do know that if I theoretically pass, my permit will become my temporary license until it gets delivered in the mail.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah. Ugh. This stupid thing expires in 27. Okay.
I don't know what the turning rule is.
Is that like the turning test?
I mean, I can do a 3-point turn. I've done it in the Delica a couple times, or in the Chrysler.
Or is it the... No. No, it can't be.
Yes, I wasn't gonna turn right from the left lane.
I'm gonna turn left from the center lane. I'm going to reverse down the highway. Going all... How fast do you think the Camry could go in reverse? 10? 15? Maybe?
I got
You got
docked.
docked. Oh yeah, yeah. No, via like you did turn. You did cross a lane of traffic while you were turning.
Oh, do you
Which
mean
is
when you turn, like, for example, uh, it's a road going left and right, and there's two lanes, and you turn onto the road going left. You have to go into the left lane, kind of thing. Is that what you mean?
I got docked up with the points because when I turned right, I turned into the middle lane, and it turned left, right. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Because when I was reading the handbook, I don't remember that being a thing, at least here. I mean, I know whilst you're turning, sometimes in an intersection, you'll see the curved dotted lines. Yeah, like you're supposed to stay in your lane whilst you're turning, but as
Yeah.
soon as you've made the turn, you can then change.
That's what I was assuming he was talking about, the example you just gave.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, if you plan on coming, Var, there can only be one passenger in the car.
Okay.
Just to let you know.
Well,
Either my mom or
if I
you.
plan on coming, I'll wear a condom.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. They have videos. So in Massachusetts, it's not called the DMV. They changed the name like 10 years ago to the RMV, Registry of Motor Vehicles. Um, they have some videos on their YouTube that explains the whole process when you're taking your driving test, like what they'll ask of you, or might ask of you. So
Yeah. Do they teach it in aggressive driving, though?
yes.
Mm.
The gods gave you two hands, and you used them both for your weapon.
Do you have business with the court? Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward. I won't forget. Done for solitude.
He looks like somebody who you wouldn't punch in the face. Something else they taught was when you're in traffic, make sure you're able to see the car in front of you.
I usually
See
leave
the
a pretty
car in front
good
of your back
distance.
tires, yeah. It's so you can have enough space if you need to move for whatever reason. Yee.
Mm-hmm.
No, you must be jammed in like sardines. It's the only way the insurance company can get their payout.
like when you first spawned in, due to the lighting and the atmosphere,
Mm-hmm.
the ambient lighting, yeah, it just looked monochrome.
Oh yeah, that's Skyrim. Yeah, like right here.
Yeah,
This could be black
Like-
and white.
like,
The only way to
hold
tell
on,
is
we
the
need some
torch.
color somewhere.
I said, yeah, the only way you could tell is the torch with a tint of yellow. But yeah, if I'm out here, yeah, it's just black and white.
Can you possibly help Jazargo? It is difficult to admit, but Jazargo could still use some help. Jazargo has seen that Torftir likes you. You must be very skilled with magic, yes? Jazargo is working hard, but cannot do it alone. Can you help with this? Jazargo has worked hard on learning new spells, trying new things. This will make Jazargo stand out as a mage. But Jazargo works so hard, there is no time to test these new spells. If you help with the testing, this will make learning easier. Jazargo will give you scrolls. You will use them and report the results. This is a good plan, no? You tell Jazargo when you are ready. You can't resist, can you? Let's see. This one, I think. Jazargo has designed it to be an excellent flame cloak, with a twist. It is especially potent against the undead, and should burn them to a crisp in no time. Jazargo gives you plenty of these scrolls, so you try them and return when you can say whether they work. Jazargo awaits word of how well his scrolls work.
I think the college... If you're on any experiments, please clean up after yourself.
I'm not sure what just happened, but I assure you I will get to the bottom of it.
Okay, Anaconda.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's
Oh,
absolutely
okay.
necessary.
Anaconda was
Even
one
with
of
the
the
colleges,
okay.
there are some experiments. The
Or is
college
Anaconda
frowns
his
upon
bedroom name?
If they're aware. of
Yeah, Kano, yeah. He's a Thalmor spy.
Ah,
He's a baddie.
I thought he was
Not in
I
a good
was-
way. He's a bad
Oh,
baddie.
no. I was making a joke that he's like a hugger or is
No.
well endowed.
Oh my, how
No.
precious.
He is a
Onman
snake,
too afraid
a
to deal with me
backstabbing
himself,
snake.
and so he sent you. I'll make this very simple for you. All my trades are final. Onman knew this ahead of time and went through with it anyway. So there's nothing more to be said. Yes, you see, the thing is, I'm not concerned with everyone's best interest. I've already made it very clear. Look how Onman gave up the first time I said. All right, let's pretend for a moment that a certain individual. Let's also pretend. And it was only later that it was realized the resulting disaster would reflect quite poorly on every. You're not very. Look, I traded a staff to someone and found out later that was a bad idea, so I'd like the staff back. It's an entirely different situation. I don't expect you to comprehend the nuances of these matters. Regardless, I'm making you a very simple offer. You get me the staff and I give you Onman's precious amulet. Do we have a deal? I hope you've got some coin. Let's just take a look then.
May your next fight bring you victory, friend. I don't want to see you treated. Looks like you're still in one piece. And more importantly, so is the book. As a matter of immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian, and devoted all his time to research and study. But more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us. There are more books to be recovered and secured here in the Arcanium. Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful. Until next time.
Nice. Is it going so smoothly?
Wait, Valkana or Valstrax? Like, cool. Nice. But I'm sitting there like, wait.
I
Hold
assumed
on.
Valkana. Oh, Valstrax? Okay.
Do you counter all of his dragon beams? He doesn't move at all. Oh!
A 1,000 hunts.
Is Valstrax the best for Kimura points? Or is this...
Monkey Thief,
Is this a thinly veiled vendetta?
do you like Monster Hunter Rise?
No.
I get the subtle impression that you might like that game.
For the materials for the melting point. Okay. Melting pot.
So something I didn't realize until not too long ago, on the compass here in Skyrim, the little pips, the standard, like, triangle means it's outside, And if it has that little black hole, that means the inside. I never knew that meant anything.
Huh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a nice detail.
Yeah. So, like, the
wonder
black
if
hole is supposed to be like a
Starfield does
doorway.
stuff like that. Yeah.
So, like, I can see that this thing, this item, is at least in a container out here in the world. Whereas the other locations are inside either a building or a city.
You have been indicated to by the gods that a doorway may or may not have to be passed through.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I always saw that they were different. I just didn't think they were different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, again, I wonder if they have similar pip distinction on the Starfield map.
Maybe.
HUD.
It'd be nice. Attention to
I'd
detail
have
like
to
that is
play the
always
game.
appreciated.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Oh, are you the traveling singer? Yeah.
A life of adventure.
The traveling bard.
Life for us, eh, friend?
Do you get all the sticks?
That's creep cluster.
Oh.
It's like some sort of root or something.
So, it's used in alchemy.
Yes.
Also, hi, all 5 frames of Dragonfly.
Yeah, they stop randomly so that you can harvest them.
Hello there. What?
What's funny is they are a physical entity. So, like, the one that was flying, the second one, was actually pushing me slightly. In fact, that's what they discovered that was fucking up the Skyrim intro. With the carts flying around everywhere. It was a bee. But its path was always different. So they had a hard time replicating it. Which is why it took them so long to figure it out. It would fly in front of the horse carts that you're in. And fuck with the physics.
Hey, you want to see something that should only be replicated in Gary's mod? What?
And they never fixed it on
Two
PS3.
entity collision. Sorry. What?
I said they never fixed it on PS3. It is still in its original broken state because Bethesda always treated the PlayStation versions like a second-class version. They still do.
Yeah. That's a shame.
Mm-hmm.
But you.
Not a dead Khajiit. How could you
Khajiit
kill
no
one of
longer
me?
has-
I said, how could you kill one of me?
Made really good shoes.
Also, why is taking this mammoth cheese considered stealing?
Because the giants are innocent of all crimes. as you can tell by the dead Khajiit in their camp.
Yeah, apparently.
If anyone's... I will shoulder some of your burden.
This Khajiit had wares.
Did they, though?
All Khajiit have wares.
Lead on, friend.
You don't know it yet, but if another player was to interact with your world, and they came up to you, they could open up your item shop and perform a trade.
That would be pretty cool.
It's like, you're playing a Khajiit. All Khajiit have wares if you have coin. That sounds incredibly what the hell?
Need me
thanks.
to carry something?
I don't need 400 dandelions! Give me back my money!
Oh, but you do need it.
May the Hist guide us.
God, such a dangerous weapon to use. Mayrune's dagger. Or dagger.
Oh.
Or razor, I think it is. Yeah, Mayrune's razor. It's a legendary weapon from a quest. And its status effect is, hits have a small chance to instantly kill. So you could, theoretically, accidentally kill one of your followers.
True. You could also accidentally kill Alduin in one.
I think it applies to anything, but I'm not sure. But I think it does.
Mammoth bone.
Yeah, he is.
You should start crunching, get all the calcium.
Oh, are we making a bone broth?
Yes.
But what would the mammoth taste like? It's been dead so long, wouldn't it just taste like dirt?
No, it would taste like the earth. That's dirt. Oh.
Mold?
Mildew, even?
I'm blind. Cold, frost breath.
I want to jump in that casket and use it as a toboggan.
But we're in the middle of summer. You said toboggan. No one said toboggan. We're looking for a spinning apparatus powered by children.
All I have is this toboggan display apparatus that can hold up to 10 to 20 toboggans.
That's too bad.
Oh, dang it. I guess we're gonna have to look somewhere else. Or the ultimate. Well, that's canon now.
To oblivion. Need me to carry something?
You are so beautiful.
His eyes
Let's
say
tread
something
softly.
completely different.
I remember you saying something like that before about him. Just those eyes. He always looks surprised. But he's actually quite nice. And I have him blinged out with a necklace and a tiara. He has rings on.
Well, look, you have him all blinged out. You have him all blinged out. You have him all blinged out. Start kissing.
Have you noticed a trend? In this picture.
No. One of these things is just like the others. Oh,
And
never
then
mind.
woman. Off to the left.
Hey, look.
This is my
somebody
diversity quota.
I was going to say somebody needs to deal with the McDonald's employee who puts the pickles on the burger.
This is my version of diversity. I have the most manly woman you can find. She has tits.
DEI hire. It's like, what?
I have cat, scaly. No, Jerkethis, and Uthgard are the only characters, followers in the game. The other three are all follower mods.
Okay.
Jerkethis is interesting because he is broken, code-wise. Due to a glitch, he is the only follower in the game that is invincible. Your followers can die in Skyrim.
Unless it's Strakeithis.
Yes. So he is very much worth getting. He is a pain to get because the cave he's in is filled with hag ravens, which are in Forsworn. Or not hag ravens, Forsworn.
Okay.
Or not Forsworn, I'm sorry, Falmer, the like goblin elf things. And they're pretty tough. And there's also, I think, Chorus in there, the like centipede things. Anyway, the other way he's broken is he's also marryable. And if you marry him, he's broken. Whenever you marry a character in Skyrim, you can tell them, oh, what house are we going to live at? In one of the towns, and that's where they'll always be. And they'll set up a market stall in, like, the major city, if that's where you live. And you'll earn, like, a passive revenue, which is cool. Jerkethis will always go to his home spawn point, not the house that you've selected. Like, he will always go to his default spawn point, like, if you've dismissed him as a follower.
Yeah.
And there's no way to fix it. And the only way to break a marriage in Skyrim is for your spouse to die, but he cannot die. So, you're kind of stuck with him, if you decide to marry him. In which he'll never be at your home. Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah. No, he's a good character, it's just, just don't marry him if you actually want, like, a character in your house, because he will not be there. He literally goes back to the mines.
Yeah. I was gonna say, when you have him as an option for fuck, marry, kill, well, you can't kill him and you can't marry him, so I guess you gotta fuck him.
Yeah, as a follower, he's fantastic, because he literally can't die. He'll go down once his health is down, but he'll just get back up.
Okay.
How it normally works with a follower is they'll go to the ground, and hostile AI, NPCs, will no longer attack your follower. Like, it's just coded, they won't keep attacking it. So your follower will regen and then get back up.
Okay.
But while
if
your
you have,
follower
like-
is down, if you continue to attack it, your follower, you can kill them. So that's why you gotta be careful with the AoEs.
I'm assuming traps also could permanently kill a follower.
Theoretically, yeah.
Okay.
If
I
they're
love
down
that
on the ground.
2-pixel thick fog wall.
Yeah, I was confused by it as well. Because, like, there's nothing here. And then all of a sudden...
Ooh. Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, right here.
Whoa.
Yeah. Like, it's a one-way window. I don't know why games do this, but Skyrim has done it, and a few other games have done it, where they only give you, like, 1 or 2 options to marry with some of the characters or followers. There's only 2 marryable, like, Argonians, male Argonians in the entire game. There are no Khajiits you can marry, as far as I'm aware.
How dare they?
And I do plan on marrying the Argonian. He's actually over here.
Okay.
Scouts mini marshes. But this one's a weird one too. They're a dock worker, which is fine. But he stays inside most of the time because of, like, I think a glitch. At least in this location. And you can only go in to the dock area, like inside, for literally 1 hour a day. Otherwise, it's trespassing. It's really weird. Because it's
Wait
the
a
only
minute.
place in the game like that.
Hold on. I'm just looking at a pattern. I'm like, okay, so you like scaly boys that you can only access periodically.
No, it's just that those are the only
seeing
2 options.
There's one who literally does not work, and the other one you can't get to 90% of the time.
Yeah. And it's only at like 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. is the door not locked.
Yeah.
Which is apparently like a not intended. It's just like... I think it is technically a glitch. It's like a past... like it's not supposed to be like that.
Skyrim isn't very friendly for our goals, so we mostly just keep
The Nords don't appreciate us. So what? I don't appreciate right back.
I like his attitude. This is his family. His brother, his mother, and I think his dad is somewhere. But the brother is like, so what if the Nords don't like us? I don't like them, right back. Or something like that.
Yeah.
Look, we don't have much love
I
for
can
your
reciprocate
kind
their
down here.
ill will towards
Probably
us.
best if you just left. The docks can be a dangerous place. Don't expect me to save you if you fall in.
He's a tsundere. He literally said, look, the docks are a dangerous place. Don't expect me to save you if you fall in. That is what a tsundere would say.
Don't expect me to love and cherish you.
Need something?
Need something?
Baka.
Needs? Yeah, you have. You have
Tidings.
questions?
You have questions?
Need something?
Oh, did you run a dialogue for today?
Yes.
Okay.
Shavi knows the dock doesn't look nice, but fresh air is good for the gills.
Who did you have to kill to get that blade?
It can be you if you want to try it out.
What did she say?
Who did you have to kill to get that blade?
Ah, yeah.
Mehrunes' razor. It's a Daedric weapon. So... you cannot cheat on someone. The game literally doesn't let it.
The gods forbid.
The only way you can change who you're married to is if your spouse dies. And something funny, if your spouse dies, whatever hold you are living in, they'll send you a letter for sorrows, like money, but they take a percentage off as tax. Off of your dead spouse. Like, if it was like 100 gold they give you, they take 10 off for themselves as a fee. It's like, okay, so why'd you even add that on? I do know bandits can kidnap your spouse, and there are things like that can happen. I've never really been married long enough for that to happen. The last time I married in Skyrim was on the 360 days. It's been a very long time. Because I'm one of those players who will start playing Skyrim for a while, then stop, then start a new save. But this one I do want to try and make it pretty far. You know, so.
He wants to go find Placidusax. And get some of that Placidusax.
The Argonian assemblage.
Oh. You've seen my left leg. Also, no, you can't cause chaos. You have to King Henry VIII every single time. You just have to pull King Henry VIII. What was the seventh
We're
doing?
used to getting by on scraps, but the Shatter Shields want everything for nothing. You talked Torbjorn down? I'm impressed. Here I was saving this for a rainy day. Maybe now I can afford a few more for my people. Take it. May the earth beneath be always soft.
See, they always have nice sayings. That's why I like them. May the ground beneath your feet be forever soft.
Ah. I don't know, that sounds like they're just trying to say, I keep walking. Like, may the ground beneath your feet be forever soft. Leave. Oh, but I love you guys!
And you'll love me too. Just wait.
Meow, 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 meow.
Okay, so that's taken care of. Bassianus or Climic. Okay. I think they were in Iverstead. I can't just do VATS and see who I'm looking at.
If you ever settle down to have children, think twice before you do it.
Would you like subtitles in real life?
Miss Temba is much happier now that you took care
Yes.
of her affairs. She may not look like she is.
I don't know. I don't really think Skyrim needs the whole beautification mods and stuff. I think this looks fine. I would never say it looks like a brand new game. It doesn't at all, but I think it looks perfectly fine.
It looks great for 2012.
Yeah, 2011. Actually, it came out 11/11/11.
It looks great for 2000.
And 12.
And 11. November 11.
The only thing I could see is maybe like a little bit higher res textures or stuff like that, but it looks fine. And water. The water is kind of what doesn't... It didn't look amazing when it was new. But it's really not that bad.
You've been a good friend to me. I've been to the monastery. Being mad, well, not that they would. They seem peaceful, but I wouldn't want to provoke them.
Watch what you're doing.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. Now, here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. If you pass through it, stop by for a drink.
I don't know who Bassianus is. This guy...
Is he the best bass businesser?
Is he the what? The best of us?
Is he the best bass businessman?
I don't know. It could be base.
Could be base, true. He's the best Kimlick. Klimmick. Why?
another batch of logs completely ruined. I swear these bears have it out for me.
I think the bears are clever enough to hold a grudge against you, Miss Temple.
When I want your opinion, I'll ask for it. Otherwise, mind your business.
Fine, I'll look it up more.
Monkey Thief is spouting expletives in the chat. What is it, boy? What is it?
Okay, so where is Fastrid?
Hey, you mix potions, right? Can you brew me an ale?
You ever settle to have children? Think twice before you do it.
Fastrid, we must speak.
Bassianus, sweetie, what is it?
We must leave. Your father will never approve of us, and I grow weary of this place.
Where will we go?
To Riften, my pet. How you'll adore the city.
Oh, and to be with you.
I'll make the preparations immediately.
It's a fine day with you around. I wish I could go with you.
Good to see you. You don't look like a pilgrim. Why bother visiting Iverstein?
Okay, I don't remember making the decision for him.
Miss Temba is much happier now that you took... Hello, my friend. What can I do for you? You're such a fine...
Yeah, I could do that one.
Let's get going. What do you need to take? Lead on, then.
To oblivion and back, as they say. Need me to carry something?
I haven't heard any crackling.
I'll
Unfortunately.
take full blame for it, I don't know. It was me! I was the crackler!
I will shoulder some of your burden. Lead on, friend.
Do you know what was happening when it happened? It might have been an effect in the game, but I'm not sure.
To carry something?
I hope it wasn't OBS. I don't think it would be, but you never know.
Every once in a while, over Discord, your mic will cause a crackle effect, but...
Ours to follow, friend.
Yeah, it shouldn't do that.
Need me to carry something?
Excuse me.
Let's tread softly.
What were you saying goddamn to, Monkey Thief? I missed that part. Were you damning me? Back to hell, where I came.
Oh, and the lady was being very rude.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I backed out of the little quest that I did, like when I reverted save a few minutes ago, because I realized I chose the wrong thing, and,
Oh, no.
well, shit. So now I need to figure out if I can fix it. That's why I went back. I was like, nah. I need to find someone to be my steward. I don't want to pick a follower. Which it doesn't have to be. I don't think.
What was that just crawled along the ground? Oh, it was a shadow, okay.
Yeah, there's a bird. An eagle. Flying above my house. Yeah, right there.
Okay. I thought it was like a Halo 3 rat, just... It's like, oh, bye.
No. Do you like the lore-accurate moon?
Yes. The most lore-accurate.
Yeah, where it's the MLP moon.
Do you think that Luna is up there to this day?
The real
vanished
Luna.
For all, the real Luna never got
Mhm.
off the moon.
Mm-hmm. Celestia is evil. Yeah, go back to Iverstead.
Ooh.
Not gonna play for too much longer tonight.
Okay.
Mostly, I've been trying to stop streaming at like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Just for my own health. I want to at least vaguely be healthy. Kind of. Goes to bed at 6 a.m. anyway.
Hey, there's a difference between going to sleep at 6 a.m. because that's when you pass out, and going to sleep at 6 a.m. Because that's when you schedule yourself to pass out.
Okay, so this mod is still working. On some of the main roads, it adds just lanterns. That's it.
Yeah. Just little light points so you can follow them more
Mhm.
easily.
They're fighting a spider.
Well, I hope they win.
Imperial business. Be on your way.
I'm guessing it's like an Easter egg. Not an Easter egg, but like a thing. Occasionally on a wolf, you'll find like a ring. And I'm guessing that's to imply like a werewolf.
Well, either that
Or they
maybe
ate someone with a
yeah,
ring.
They ate someone.
I do kind of like the implication though that, oh, this might have been a werewolf that you just killed.
Don't werewolves have a unique model in this game, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't think werewolves can turn into a literal wolf like how a vampire can turn into a bat.
Yeah.
But I can dream, goddammit.
I can dream! I can have those wet dreams.
When are we gonna see some action?
Oh, quit your belly aching.
Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors.
Why is everyone here injured? Don't they know they should just get better?
I don't want these bloody rags that I picked up by accident. Oh, they a misc item. But I took their healing potions because they're not considered stealing. What? I haven't been to Patholft. I just got the bounty. I haven't even gone there yet. Completed. Apparently the bandit leader is dead.
It was a vampire.
Yeah, right here. I haven't even gone inside.
Waiting. Insufferable waiting.
Wait, I'm confused. I'm guessing the bandit fell.
His pathing led him to a door trap, and it killed him. Also, whilst you were streaming and I have my eye on you on the second monitor, I found a fun pilot for a YouTube series.
Is it
and
cats?
I do it in anime. No cats involved, actually.
Okay.
Anyways, it's in animation appreciation.
Okay.
On the main server. It's gross. Disgusting, even. I don't know.
Is there a way inside somewhere? I'm so confused. It's clearly dwarven. The path goes up and then doesn't go anywhere right here. It can go down.
I still laugh at the Elder Scrolls lore, where it's like, oh yeah, here are the dwarves, and they're like 7 feet tall when you... It's like, what? Like, well, you see the first race of people to interact with them were giants. It's like, oh! So of course, via comparison...
Something I need to find, like a scroll or spell for this quest. Investigate Alva's house. Because there's a hidden resolution to this quest that you can do. That I didn't know about. The Jarl of Morthal has asked me to investigate the death of Hrogar's wife and child. Hrogar took Alva as a lover immediately afterward. I suspect she may be a vampire, but I need proof for the Jarl. If you go into this house, this lady will attack you immediately. But if you use a potion on her to like calm her or a spell, you can actually talk to her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you can actually like talk it out. The situation. It's like pretty interesting.
Really cool.
Yeah. And I want to try it. I just need to get the stuff for it. But that's why I have a bunch of quests that I'm just not doing right now.
You're gathering materials and experience and sightseeing.
Copy of Hanging Gardens. Okay, fine. I'll go to... Well, it worked. The instant death.
Lead on. Need me to carry something?
It wasn't even a fight. I just bopped him. And he died.
He just collapsed. What was that? Instant death. What did it do? It killed him instantly, but there was no sound.
He's getting a little nipply, though, now that I stole his armor.
No, that like doesn't temp. Let me rearrange. Okay, isn't there a game setting in this game that makes it so temperatures affect you?
No.
Or was that in the Fallout series?
I don't think that's a thing in any of the games. Any of the other Skulls games.
Like, one of the games had like a survival mode where temperature was also involved.
Fallout 4 added a survival gameplay thing that was kind of shit, and then they revamped it and made it genuinely good. There is not temperature, but there is disease.
Okay.
And parasites, and hunger, and thirst, and sleep. Everything has weight, including ammo. Yeah. But what makes it fun, besides all that, is enemies are no longer bullet sponges. You can headshot almost every enemy, however, they can also headshot you. That's basically how it's balanced. And the only way to save is by sleeping at a bed. So you can't quick save.
Yeah.
I think technically I think you do get a quick save if you go through a door. Like into a loading zone, I think. But beyond that, the only way to actually hard save is to sleep in a bed. Where's the spot? I think...
It's secretly on the moon.
Over there, or down here, you can build another house. I know it's in this area by the water. Because you can build a fishery, or hatchery, whatever. And get all the fish.
Who knew that they had a hatchery in the medieval times?
You can have a salmon baby.
Aliens. Oh.
A salmon of a time. I recently learned that all salmon have a parasite, and that made me deeply unhappy. It's killed when it's prepared and cooked and stuff, but...
Yeah.
That made me very unhappy to learn.
What is a pinworm or stuff like that in their flesh?
Something like that. Some sort of worm thing.
Yeah. Yep. Well, more distressing news. Every single baleen whale has whale lice.
What do you need to take?
I don't know what a baleen whale is.
Was that... Oh, was that the one from Finding Nemo? Was that a baleen whale? The ones with, like, the crusty stuff on them?
Okay.
Like, if that makes any...
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, it's 2 years.
Let's go.
Baleen whale, or commonly referred to as humpback whale. Okay. If that means anything to you.
Not a whole lot. If I saw a picture, I'd probably know it.
Yeah. Baleen is a demographic by including blue whales. Humpback whales. Okay.
Yeah? I'm Anska. Are you here to help? I've finally located Voken's crypt. The scroll I'm looking for just has to be here. Maybe you could help find it. I just know it's in here. Some old priest buried here long ago. I've been searching for his tomb for a few years now. If Vokun is as powerful as I think, I may need a little help, dealing with him. You can have anything, except the scroll, of course. Great. With the two of us, this should be easy.
There. I've shared a whale of a good time.
Oh, I don't want you as a follower, boob lady.
No! She boobled all over the place.
There, I already have 2 breasts. Already, I don't need more.
Well, too bad. Gotta put plate mail. Get out that plate mail.
Obviously, when I say stuff like this, anyone listening, I'm joking. I really don't care. It's just, I don't want... I don't like these temporary followers. Because, like, the odds of them dying. You know?
Yeah.
But at least I have 5 other followers, so that she should be fine. Theoretically.
5 other followers, all fully kitted out with automatic shotguns.
And plus, I wanted to test out this scroll for Jazargo for a quest, and I'm worried it's going to do AoE and aggro her.
Okay.
But it is 3, so I am going to end there for now. I can play some more tomorrow or something. Soon.
Later.
Thanks for hanging out tonight, Var, and thanks for hanging out tonight, Monkey Thief. It's always great having you around. What?
Thank you for hanging out with me.
Yas, Queen.
Yas, slay.
You need to announce yourself more, Monkey Thief, so I know to address you. Otherwise, I don't know you're here.
Just a quick little pop in. Yo. Just lurking.
When I went to that thrift store today, they had a lot of appliances this time. And something that I did consider is they did have a bread maker.
Bread.
Obviously we'd need to, disinfect every part of it, but a bread maker would be pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
You could make bread.
bread.
But yeah, for now, I must flee in terror.
You flee.
Thanks for hanging out.
The giddiness.
No, you. Good night, everyone. Thanks for watching. Links in the description. Go follow Krypha. Only follow Krypha. Join the Discord. It's his Discord. Donate to me so I can pay him.
Right. Because I deserve to be paid too.
But for now, bye-bye.
Bye.